Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are located on this magnificent world called Earth, I hope you are having a splendid day, evening, or night, wherever you happen to be located. Welcome to my 3D channel, where you see, of course, I'm discussing Blender, one of the top rated 3D software packages on the planet, for free. Well, I shouldn't say for free, I should say from donations, because you know nothing can really be free in life. Well, from loving donation, Blender exists. My topic for the day is to discuss something that we have always seen before. Yes, I have a working arcade rig leg bone. I have this working. My pole bone not moving, but hey, but we know the rig is moving. I got the arcade working successful. I can easily make adjustments to that pole, so that's simple. My topic for the day, I want to go over something that we have always seen, especially when you was new to rigging. You've seen this. When you get more established with rigging, you no longer see the users or the YouTube maker use those octahedral bones. They use something called custom bones. But on their channel, because I watched many rigging videos on YouTube, but on their channel, they just throw the custom bone there and they don't even tell you how they made the custom bone, even how to add the custom bones. I've made a video on this channel about how to add custom bones, but I want to get into something different today. They never ever tell you how to make a custom bones. Now, I remember way back when there was a video for Blender 2.70 that showed you how to make custom bones, but I don't think in this new incarnation of Blender 2.80 and beyond, I don't think there are no videos on how to make a custom bones. And that video that I saw in the past, it was unique. It was like one of a kind. One of a kind. How to make custom bones. So that's what I want to show us today. How do you make your own custom bones when you get tired of making those octahedral bones? Because with the octahedral bones, you have to go right into your mesh. You have to go right into the bone and touch it. Sometimes you don't like doing that. Like for example, with the arcade, these arcade controllers lie outside my actual armature. We like doing stuff like that. When you make your custom bone, it's in a way it's outside of the armature. You don't have to go and touch the bone, and plus you can easily find it too. Alright, so let's start. I'm gonna go to object mode. For me, I'm gonna add Harold the cube. Here's my mesh. Here's my cube, Harold the cube. I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna grab him on a y-axis so I can see it better. Now that I have Harold the cube, I guess I can I'll leave everything there. I don't want to mess nothing up. I'm gonna leave my armature and my bones there. So I'm gonna deal with Harold the cube. I guess I should hide everything. Let me hide this, so we just can focus on the subject at hand. Hide. Alright. And I hit H for hide if you don't know. Now I don't know the menu option for that because I'm used to using the the shortcut key. So if you want to hide something in Blender, hit H. So I hit it, but it's there. So I'll show you. See, it's there. H hide it. Alt H brings it back. So let me focus on my little cube here. Let me go to edit mode, because you know with Blender, when you want to change something, you have to go to edit mode. If you want to change your mesh, the shape, the design of it, you have to go to edit mode. Or you can hit tab control, I believe. Yeah, something like that. But I'm used to hitting on that little menu, the menu thing, edit mode. I'm used to doing that. Alright, let me zoom into it some more. So first, I want to scale it on my x-axis to make the, because I'm gonna try to make the foot. I want to make it long like a foot. Then I could add a loop cut. I'm gonna add a loop cup instead of subdividing. Here's my loop cut. Here's my foot. I'm gonna click on the face mode. Hit that, and I'm scaling it up because this is gonna be part of my ankle. Here's my ankle going up, and here's my foot. And I want to make it look more like a foot. I want to put it on an angle somewhat. Grab Z, drag on the Z, or you can come over here, click the move. Then I'm gonna drag it down on the Z to make it look, more inclined like a foot. I want to make it a little bit more wider, so I can definitely have, the mesh width inside this. So I want to scale it on the Y-axis. I have to hit A. Scale on the Y-axis. Let's do that. Let's make it wide as possible. But you see in my other, this side view, it does have the shape of a human foot. Okay, that's good. Straight, simple. I might make this part a little bit longer. Well, I'm gonna stretch it on the X-axis too. Scale X. I'll make it a little bit more longer. Yeah, that looks like an actual foot. Alright, so I'm done with that. I'll go back to object mode. Now I'm gonna bring my mesh and my armature back. Alt H. Alright, it's back. Oh, that looks big, but hey. I want to click on just my armature. Go to this mode up here. Choose your pose mode. Pose mode. Now, I want to click on my foot bone right here. I clicked on that. Then I want to click on bone properties. Close that. Choose viewport. Yeah, so you got to click on bone properties, the one that has the green bone on it. Choose your custom object. I better give it a name first. Did I give it a name? It just says cube up here. Okay, I want to call it foot rig. Alright, so that's good. I called it foot rig. So go back to my custom bone. Choose foot rig. It looks massive. Why does it look so big? Alright, so we have to go back to object mode. Click on my foot. Go to edit mode. Okay, it's gone now. Now why did it look so big in pose mode? Let me go back to edit. Let me click on my. Let me go back to edit. Object. There's always something wrong. Let me change the size of it. Okay, yeah, that's I can change the size of it. And but the orientation is wrong. See, the orientation is wrong. So now I have to take my foot and go to edit mode. I hope I can still see it though. Object mode. Click on my bone. Edit mode. Okay, so I still see it. Now now this is the hardest part right here. You have to rotate it. Rotate it on the Z. Let me see what happened. Oops, I have to highlight it off first. Rotate on the Z. See, you see how it's moving. So that's a good thing. So so I got it right there. Get rid of this window. Then I'm gonna rotate it on the X. Nope, I don't think I want to do that. I want to rotate it on the Y. Okay, I think that did. Let's see. Rotate it on the Y. I'm gonna rotate Y 90. Rotate Y 90. Zap! That did it. Now, it's not exactly the way I want it. Maybe I have to rotate X. Let's see what happened. See, yeah. See, you see that? I'm gonna zoom in some more. See the way the foot is? It's not like parallel with the mesh feet. So I have to hit rotate X. So then with this, when you make a custom bone, you do have to mess around with it to get it the way you want to. Okay, that's good. Alright, and it's not, and I want to get as close inside that mesh as possible. So I'm going to grab Y and see what happens. Nope, that don't do it. Grab X. Okay. Yeah, so it's X. Grab the X. Okay, so it's inside. I'm gonna rotate the X a little bit, but it don't have to be perfect. And I'm gonna scale it too a little bit to make it look as wide as possible. Scale X. Oops. Scale on Y. Scale on Z. So I want to make it look as fat as possible. Scale on Z. Scale on Z. Click. That's good. And then, okay, so that's pretty good right there. Now to make it's transparent, like some of them videos show, it's transparent. I want to go back to object mode, click on my armature, go to pose mode, Now where it say wireframe, I click that and it's wireframed. And you see I had the foot shape like so many of those videos have. And to prove it, let me click on it. I'm gonna rotate it. And you see it's an actual foot. So now you know how to make that foot. Now I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make that. They always had that circular base to represent the root bone. Let me go back to object mode. So we successfully got our foot. Let me write that down. Annotate. Here's our foot. So we successfully got that foot custom bone. Wonderful. So we got the foot. So now let me go back to object mode. I'm gonna put that famous circle there because that's what they use when they make that directional pad at the bottom of my root bone. Here's my root bone right here, that little tiny thing. You see my root bone right there where my mouse at. Here's my root bone right here. There's my root bone. And that root bone, when I click on it, it controls the whole rig. So I got that. So now I have to I'm gonna add in a circle. Oh, I can hide this foot. So you can hit H, and you gotta do that too. When you make your custom bones, you gotta keep hiding them little things. You see I have my little foot bone right there. Now you know you can make it look better, but that's a quick example. I wanna add me a mesh. I wanna call it circle. I wanna scale it up so I can see it clearly. And before I even touch the mesh, I'm gonna make alterations to the circle. So I'm gonna go to edit mode. I'm in edit mode. Take it off there. I just wanna, let me get my selector. I just wanna get some of these, a couple of them. That should do it. Hit X. Get rid of my edges. I'm gonna come back and I wanna click on, I wanna activate my vertex select. Click on vertex select. Click on vertex here. Vertex here. Hit extrude. Pull it out. See, there we go. Right there. Now, I want to still form that little arrow. Hit E. Scale on the Y. There. Hit E. Scale on the Y. There. Now I want to bring them both out. Up and extrude to 1. Well, I should do some more. Extrude to 3. Yeah, that's good right there. Now, I don't think it's like I hit the M key for merge, but it won't merge it. That could be my computer. So I'm gonna go up here to vertex select. I want to choose merge vertices at the center, and boom. You see, like in so many of those rigging videos. Now they usually had the little the arrow on all 4 sides, but hey, that's a demonstration. That's gonna happen on 1. I could do it on all 4. What does it matter? To make it more realistic for us. Let me click on this vertex. I like to have it in edge mode. I'll make all 4. 1, 2, 3. get rid of the edge. Click on vertex. I'm gonna make all 4 of them. It doesn't hurt. Extrude it on Y. Did that. Pull it on an X. Extrude on X. Extrude on X. Grab them both. Extrude on Y to 3. Zap. Then I want to go back up here to vertex, merge, center. And there we go. Like I said, I might as well make all 4 of them like you have in so many of those videos. I'm going to make all 4. Click on my add select tool. Choose a couple edges. I think I did 3 edges, right? I click 3 edges. You can hit X or delete. See, delete edges. Go back to vertex mode. Click on it. And it says not long, so I might as well make it extrude. Let me just extrude it. Right there. Grab this. And since it's not, you know, since it's sort of diagonal, I can't really say on X or Y. Extrude. I just put out some like that. Extrude, put it out some like that. Now I can put them out on an X. The X3. Well, the wrong way. I gotta say X. What happened? Extrude. Oops. Extrude X -3. Alright, so that did it. Let me bring it over. Now, I'll go back to my what's that? Vertex, merge, at center. Boom. That look a little bit off, but hey. Oh, I know what to do. I can grab these two and just bring them up some more. I'll just leave it alone because I don't want to make no edits. I want to make this video sort of quick. But the main thing, you got the idea how to do this now. When you want to make your own custom bones, you can hit X or delete, edge. I can't see it. Okay, I can see it better now. Click on my vertex mode. Extrude them on, I say Y. Let me see how that look. Yeah, extrude it on Y. Grab this, bring it over some. Extrude on X. Extrude on X. Click the other one. Extrude on Y3. Wrong way, so extrude. Oops. What happened? What did I hit? Alright. Click this. Extrude on Y -3. Good. Zap. Go up here to vertex, merge, at center, and we got that arrow like we see 1,000 times on many of those videos. The circle is a little bit small, but it don't matter. Now, what do I want to call it? Circle rig. Good. Well, I could have called it circle bone, but bone got 4 letters in it. Rig only had 3, so that's the best one to choose. Alright, so let's go back to object mode. Click on your armature. Go to pose mode. Click on my root. Yes, I'm on my root. Go to custom object and just choose circle rig. And you got it. Now, like I said, now you see the orientation is off. That's wrong. So that's the only thing I do with the custom bones. You gotta keep orientating it yourself. So let me go back up here to object mode. Let me choose my circle rig that I made. Let's go to edit mode. Select it all. Hit A. Then I'm gonna rotate it on the X. Rotate X. Okay, I'm gonna say Rotate X 90. Okay, it's flat. See, my custom bone flat. Now I can hide this. Hit H. It's gone. Oops. Don't do that in object mode. Don't do that in edit mode, because it get rid of your custom bone too. Let me go back to object mode. Now let me hit H. Good. Let's go back to pose mode. Object mode. Click on my rig. Click on my armature. I'm in pose mode now. Click on pose mode. I got my custom bone set. And if I want to, like in so many of the videos, I can change the size of it. I'll change it to 3. And you see how big it is. Now, if I move that, now see, that's a little bit off, but hey, we live and learn, don't we? I grab that. It's supposed to move it all. I don't know why I didn't do it. Here's my custom bone right here. See, now it's acting funny. Oh, because we're in pose mode. That's why it's acting funny. Object. But it don't matter. Circle rig. There we go. Let me go back to object mode. If I click on it, it should move it all. See? There we go. So, if you enjoyed this video about a seldom discussed topic for rigging, making your own custom bones, even though I made that little slight error right here, it was all in fun. But everything else is basically flat, because I told you it was on that diagonal, so my time was off, but it's still a custom bone. If you enjoyed this lesson about something that's rarely ever discussed, but every time we see a rig in Blender, every time we see a rig in Maya, every time we see a rig in Houdini, every time we see a rig in Cinema D, they do have their own custom bones. I don't see them using those octahedral, but no one ever say how to make the custom bone. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you got anything that can expand my knowledge of making custom bones, let me know. If you would like to subscribe for future content that I deem worthy to add to my channel, please subscribe. But like you all, I'm learning, because this idea came to me today. I wasn't thinking about this 2 days ago. I just said, let me make a video on custom bones since I'm learning more and more about rigging, because I'm ready for the world of animation in Blender. That's why I'm worrying about rigging now. So subscribe. To the next time, beloved Blender family and Blender user.